So as many of you guys do know, Ken Carson has been teasing this upcoming album, Morecast, for the longest, right? He announced all the way back in January that his project will be releasing on April 11th. Today is April 4th. Meaning we are 1 week away from Ken Carson's Morecast. Ken Carson just gave us a whole lot of information regarding the album, so let's talk about it. As you guys can see right here, he did give us the cover art for Morecast. This is the cover art right here, the official 1000% cover art. He said 411 link in bio. We're literally 1 week away from the release of Morecast, which is pretty insane because Cardi just dropped his project. We going Cardi, Ken, back to back. That is crazy. Q1 2025 has been pretty nuts. Music in 2025 has been looking really, really good. But this is the cover art for Morecast right here. None crazy in my opinion. I would say the AGC cover art is better, but I feel like there's no room for complaint. Kind of serves its purpose. He's got like this blood type polo shirt on. Kind of edited the picture as you guys can see right here. It's cool. It's pretty dope. But that's the Morecast cover art. And we also received an alleged track list, right? So take this with a grain of salt because this is kind of floating around all over Twitter. But a lot of people are like, yo, this is the official cover for Morecast. Obviously, we won't know until Ken Carson puts it out himself or the project just finally releases. So like I said, take it with a grain of salt. But we got Exposed. That's a snippet. Racks on Me, I don't really know. Root of All Evil, that's a snippet. Vampire, V-A-M-P-I-E, I'm a vampire, that's a snippet. Obviously, Money Spread was a snippet. Proud Family is another snippet. Hellcat, don't know that one. Kryptonite, snippet. Naked, snippet. Then we got a song called Trap Jump, which is insane. I heard it for the first time yesterday on stream. He said, trap jump like Jordan. Trap jump like Ja. He went crazy. So hopefully that does make the track list. Like I said, this is only alleged, right? So take it with a grain of salt. Then we got Psyched Out, which is pretty sure unheard. Rockstar, don't know that one. Dismantled, I believe that's a snippet. Evolution, I believe that's the latest snippet Ken Carson gave out himself. The one where he went on live the other day with the new Morecast merch. I believe that's what this track is called. Then we got obviously another snippet, Narcotics, same thing with Thanks. And then we got Chaos and 200 Cash, which I'm pretty sure are unheards. And like I said, Ken Carson tracklist, the Ken Carson tracklist he gave us, I was like, yo, that's definitely not gonna be the one to receive, right? Because that tracklist was dumb old. Like I said, when this tracklist first surfaced, I was like, yo, there's no way this is gonna be the official tracklist that Ken sits on for like 3 months, right? He gave us this tracklist all the way back in January. Obviously, it is pretty similar. Same thing he did with AGC, right? He gave the AGC tracklist like dumb early, way before the album release, right? And I'd say like 75% of that tracklist he gave us, the original one, pretty much made AGC. And that seems to be the case right here, if this is legit, right? So like the majority of the songs, as you guys can see right here, are on this track list. But I see one song missing, and that's track 13. Psycho is not on this. Unless they change the name, but I need to hear Psycho on this track list. There's no way Psycho gets scrapped, and I don't think it is because I did see an interview, someone like interviewed Wish for Glory. They're like, yo, have you heard More Chaos? If so, what's your favorite song? He's like, yeah, I heard More Chaos. My favorite song is gonna be Psycho.
Yeah, I heard More Chaos. Your favorite song is Psycho, you feel me?
Psycho gotta make it on there. That's a hard, honestly, generational snippet. But like I said, this is just an alleged track list, right? And I'm pretty sure, like I said, 75% of this track list is pretty much gonna make it. Maybe they're gonna add like 3 or 4 different songs, take this song out. Obviously, First Night and Thanks did leak, and that was like a couple weeks ago. So that leaked like a month prior to the project release. And I feel like a lot of people weren't really going too crazy about them. Wasn't really like a huge thing in my opinion. So maybe Ken might take off those songs. Me personally, I could live with those songs. Wasn't really too moved by First Night or Thanks. Wasn't really the biggest fans of it. And I'm just putting this out there. If they want to make a last minute change, Chrome Hearts Lens, we still need that. That is still my girl, as many of you guys do know. But this is the track list right here, like I said, alleged. And we just found out that there's going to be no features on Morecast. And how many songs is this? Let me see. Because the original one was 20. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this is 18. Original one he gave us is 20. And we did find out that there's going to be no features on Morecast, which in my opinion is perfect. But then also I would have loved to see Ken like work with artists we've never seen, or like work with artists who are kind of outside his bubble. Obviously, I feel like we were all kind of expecting like the Lone, Uzi, but I would say no features is going to be a power move, right? Especially if Ken sells a disgusting first week numbers solo. by himself is going to be insane. But they said Ken's website, yeah, no longer says the album won't have any features. This is what they said. So they said More Chaos is Ken's next studio album and an evolution of the style and sound he innovated on AGC. It's a solo project with no features and production from his trusted circle of prods. Talents he's carefully curated through his past projects, right? That's pretty much not nothing new. Pretty much all the expected prods are going to land on More Chaos. Same thing with AGC, Project X. Ken realistically just works with the same tight-knit group of prods. They obviously know how to craft the best sound for Ken, so that's pretty much expected, but no features is going to be crazy. I did think Lone was definitely going to be on there. I thought he was going to be 1,000% on there because Ken and Lone always have each other on their own projects. More Chaos, no features, I'm with it. I think that's going to be a power move, like I said, especially if he sells a disgusting number first week. And to help that first week sale, he is going to be launching, I believe, 3 bundles, as you guys can see right here. He has this one with More Chaos, and I believe the back says Gorecore. And then he has this one is an Ed Hardy collab with like a pistol, More Chaos. Comes with a CD. Okay, it comes with a CD, actually, a CD. And then this is just vinyl or CD or digital download. I don't really know. It doesn't say it. And then there's a final bundle right here, which actually might be the same thing as the first one. Did he upload this twice? More Chaos Gorecore CD box, More Chaos Gorecore CD box. Okay, I don't know why he double uploaded that, but it seems like there's 2 different teas alongside with like a digital download or a vinyl. Let me just go to his website to check officially. Okay, so there's actually more. There's a CD, digital download. You can buy the bundle. You can buy this one, the More Chaos Gorecore, another Ed Hardy collab. And then, yeah, I was like, yo, I seen they teased this shirt right here. So that's pretty dope. Ed Hardy x Ken Carson. So he's got 3 different tees with 2 Ed Hardy collabs. And then you can buy the vinyl, More Chaos CD. That CD looks crazy. Hold on. More Chaos CD, I will not be buying that. Crosses up, I ain't gonna lie. But you can buy the digital download, CD, vinyl, and then 3 different tees. Limited to 4 per customer. Pretty sure it's gonna be US only, yup. And it's gonna be shipping on April 11, 2025. So they're not gonna pull a Cardi. All the bundles are gonna be shipped on time next week, next Friday. Gonna count as a first week sale for More Chaos. It's looking very, very nice. More Chaos season is here. T-minus 1 week away from the project. We've seen the alleged track list. Obviously, this is the original one right here. According to Ken's website, no features. Cover art is right here. Pretty dope. 1 week away. What are we doing, people? Now I'm hyped. I was saying it the other day on stream. I was like, yo, I haven't really felt that More Chaos hype. I haven't really felt that buzz going around the air. But I caught wind, and I'm ready for More Chaos. More Chaos is going to be fire, bruh. It's going to be fire. Especially no features, bundles. I'm saying, I was going to say 100. But I'm not going to lie. He got no features. Solo, he's going to do bundles. Obviously, the bundles are going to do well. I'm going to say first week prediction stamped. I'm going to say it right now. This is going to be my official prediction. I'm going to go 90. 92. I'm going to say 85 to like 92. First week, AGC. I don't know if he can crack 100. I do think it's possible. Depends on how these bundles obviously sell, right? He's got 3 different shirts. And you could buy a digital download and some CD and vinyl. So maybe he might crack 100. But I was pretty confident. Like if he had Uzi on there, if he had Cardi on there, easy 100. Obviously, this could just be LARP. This could be cap. He's got hidden features. First listen, everybody was like, no way this dude made the project. No way Cardi ends up on this project. Who really knows? We will find out in 1 week. If you guys like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think Ken's gonna sell first week. And let me know what you guys think about this like alleged track list, right? But like I said, if you guys like this video, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's MONEYMAY or is it? And I'm out. Thank you guys.